Hey guys, welcome to another Animal Crossing video. And as you guys know, I've been pretty heavy into the DLC lately. At the time of editing this video, I've completed the DLC and it was great. And you still have tons of stuff you can do after you technically complete it. So that's very cool. And I discovered that you can have a lot of vacation homes on your island. I have 40, around 40. And I still have room for more. I still have other homes I can add. Like, there is room for so much. It's the perfect DLC for me, honestly, because one thing I always said when I was playing Animal Crossing prior to the DLC coming out was that I hate the cap we have for how many animals we can have on our island, and that I just wish I could have just all the cuties I want. And with the DLC, I get that. I legit have every animal that I know of that I think is cute is over here. So today's video is basically gonna be me showing you some more steps. So Nico right here, as you can see, is talking about some DIY. This is something you unlock after your 5th vacation home. So I just thought I'd show off that in today's video. This is a very important one because it might seem like nothing, but basically what this means is that every day that you come out here now, you can scout out the beach for a message in a bottle and you'll get a free DIY on your Happy Home Paradise every day. So yeah, and that was a very cool thing to unlock really close to the beginning because, 5 vacation homes is nothing. Like, you pretty much just began the DLC at that point. Also worth noting that this part that you just saw between Wardell and Lottie regarding the DIY table, they like to tell you stuff early. So this isn't unlocked yet, but it is something that does unlock later on. You will be able to craft at the table on the Happy Home Paradise Island. So they will tell you about this like after 5 vacation homes, but you don't actually get this table until you've done 15. So they tell you pretty early, but it is coming up. The table will appear there. The next thing you'll unlock is the school, which I actually already have a video on the channel of. There'll be a clickable link at the end of this video if you want to check out my design on the school. So the school unlocks after you've done 6 vacation homes. Moving on to the Amiibo. After your 7th vacation home, you'll unlock the Amiibo. So this is a very cool function. I was surprised that they did this so early into the DLC as well. So basically what this means is you just find your random people on the beach, find 7 of them, and then after that you can just use your Amiibo cards to up your collection at that point. And that will increase, a good chunk, depending on how long you want to play, really. Because that's kind of how the DLC works. There's no time gating here. Like, you just keep going until you don't feel like going. You don't even have to really time travel. The only reason to time travel would be if you're not using Amiibos, I guess, and you have no one that's on the beach that you want to bring in, then I guess. But for the most part, since there's no real time gating, you can legit spend hours on this on the same day. So yeah, and even more so when you get to the point where you can bring your own villagers over, which will be in an upcoming video, guys. After the 8th vacation home, you'll learn wall petitions, which is a game changer. And yeah, so wall petitions really change the way you're gonna design your places, and trust me, you are gonna want to go back to some of your earlier builds and up them, because the wall partitions just make everything look better. You can separate the rooms, and yeah, so definitely I was happy to get the wall partitions as well. Next up is two things that aren't on the channel yet, but I will be posting them right after this video. So, well, the day after if you're watching this video, like literally when it posts. But the next ones will be the cafe and the restaurants. So basically, after you've done 12 vacation homes, you'll unlock that, and you'll unlock them together. So you pick whichever one you want to do first, and then you can do the next one pretty much right after. And after 13 vacation homes, you will unlock the ability to visit other people's designs. I thought this was a cool one. However, I pretty much next to never use it. But I did use it when I unlocked it, and it is cool that you can go visit people. I just don't care about that kind of stuff. You know, I do my designs for my places, and then I move on to the next task I want to do. I'm not much for like visiting other people's islands and like looking at other people's designs. I just kind of wing it with my own designs and just go from there. So for me, it's not anything that would get used too terribly often, but I do know that most people that play Animal Crossing do look at that stuff because they want to get ideas for their own island. And, you know, a lot of the time it's easier to get ideas if you can see someone else's work. With that said, that's how we're going to end this video, and we are going to go visit someone. So let's go visit someone, see what their place is like. Okay, so this one has Apple on their island. I wanted to see how they, did Apple's place because, it's Apple, right? It's cool to see if they go like so overboard or if they, have an average place with some Apple stuff in it, right? I find most people go like very overboard. This one wasn't too bad. Yeah, there's, 4 Apple chairs there, and yeah, but I didn't find it too bad. It could have been like all red in here, honestly. The whole place could have been red. So I was impressed. And yeah. And I like that they've got the little orchard out in the front here. And yeah, so not bad. This is called the Showcase in case you didn't see it. And not a bad feature. Definitely something that you're not really there for very long because there's not really much to tour because you can't walk anywhere. So every time you want to tour a part, you would have to go to each individual location. You can follow people on here, of course, and see what they're sharing. They're not always just sharing everything. You have the choice on what to share. And that's pretty much all I can tell you because literally, as we speak, it's still asking me to make a profile. I never did make a profile. I never put any of my stuff on the app. And yeah, so yeah. Here's an example of the partitions, though, that I was talking about. So this is an example of splitting up the rooms with partitions. So it looks a lot nicer. And yeah, and that's pretty much all I have to say on this video. So I hope you enjoyed. I just wanted to put a quick little video you know, more or less saying what unlocks from, you know, 4 houses built to, well, this would be 13 houses built. I will have another video similar to this that will go over, you know, the next batch. It all depends on how long the, you know, how long the video footage is. But yeah. So I hope you enjoyed. Definitely keep an eye out on my next videos, because I will be posting my restaurant video and the cafe video. And those are 2 pretty important buildings that you end up being able to design. Thanks everyone for watching. An extra big thanks to the members of the channel. And we will see you in the next video. Bye guys.